What's up, YouTube? Scott Lett here, owner of Iron City Power Washing. It's an update from yesterday. Ended up closing another job, so I was 6 for 9. Is that right? Yeah, 6 for 9. Good day. Still waiting to hear back from 2. One went a different direction, which is fine. The person they went with was about $400 cheaper than us, which means they're not making hardly any money. I will say this, just because you are busy and you have work doesn't mean you're making money. So, but guys, I promise you, I am going to provide some wash videos, okay? I know you guys get on YouTube and you want to watch people, you want to see how they clean things. All right, I get it. But look, YouTube is so saturated with how to wash something. I mean, that's what pretty much every YouTube pressure washing channel is. It's a bunch of people washing. Oh, here's how you downstream. Here's how you clean a driveway. Here's how you use your gas roof pump. Like, you know, it's all very monotonous stuff. But hey, if y'all want to see how we do things, I will show you how we do things. And keep in mind, we are not fancy, all right? We downstream a lot. We XJet. We 12 volt. You're not going to see Flow Pros on our trucks or gas roof pumps. You're not going to see X6s. You're not going to see MoFlows, because we don't need those things. All right, we work together. One guy downstreaming, another guy coming behind rinsing. We 12 volt, you know, but you know, if you're a one-man show, I get it. Get all the fancy things to make your life as easy as possible. We rely on each other. We work well together. We're in and out very quickly. We have a good system. All right, that's how we do things. All right, I'm not going to argue with anybody about a machine. Doesn't matter. My customers are happy. We had like, I think 3 callbacks last year in 2024. 0 so far this year. Our customers love our work. Like, as long as we're getting the job done quickly, or not quickly, in a good amount of time where we're not annoying, we're not out there all day, we're delivering a good end product, who cares what kind of system we're using, right? But anyways, in today's video, I want to talk about things that you should not do. Don't do these things. Do not do these things. I talk about, hey, this is what we've done. All right. This is what we've done well. This is what we've done wrong. These are some things you should not do. All right. Number 1, do not watch YouTube videos, listen to everyone's success stories, get excited, make an emotional decision, quit your job, and then go spend $20,000 on a rig when you have no idea of even how to build a business. All you know is a little bit about how to wash things, because that's all you've watched, and you've watched very little about what it actually means to build a business, which is why my channel is different, because that's what I talk about. I talk about building business, marketing strategies, time management, scheduling, you know, how we do things. And you see very little wash videos, and that is strategic, because if you know how to wash but you don't know how to build a business, the washing doesn't matter. So don't get excited. Make sure you do your research on both sides of the business, on how to build business, on how to build a business, and also how to wash, because you have to know how to do both things, right? So don't get all emotional and excited and hear everyone's success stories about how easy it is to make all this money. Go tell your wife, hey, I'm going to start pressure washing. I can make, you know, X amount. These guys make it look easy, and then go spend all your money on a rig. Don't do that. Don't waste your money on nice little fancy jersey shirts to look cool. Waste of money. Huge waste of money. Don't go spend your money on a course. Don't waste your money on a course. Everything you need to know is on YouTube. Go read some books about building a business. I'd rather you learn how to run and operate a business than learn how to wash. Pressure washing, yes. Soft washing, yes, there's an art to it. But everything you need to know is for free on YouTube. It sure is. I have not taken one course. And I know pretty much, I take that back. I bought the Blueprint course, but you know what? I didn't need it. Sorry. I mean, it was just a bunch of warm air is all that was. I taught myself how to, and don't do this. I'm gonna quit rambling about stuff. Don't pay a third party to run your marketing. Don't do that. Learn how to market your own business. Why would you waste money on someone to do everything for you? You guys are essentially wanting to be your own boss, but you're paying these people to run everything for you. Learn how to do it yourself, and then get someone in there to do it your way. All right? I see a lot of guys wasting a lot of money because they're too lazy to do the little things, or they're too scared. Let's go back to the rigs. Quit paying people to build your rig. Do it yourself. Learn the ins and outs of these rigs. Find out what you actually need on your rigs. There's no sense in going out there and spending all this money on all these things you don't even know what they are, and you're going to start washing and all you're doing is driveways and house washes. Like you have all these things on your truck and you don't even know what they're for a holistic company who's been around for 5+ years, who actually do jobs and they're going to use every aspect of that trailer. Figure out what services you actually need in your area and then design your trailer accordingly to those services. Man, does this just make too much sense to y'all? I mean, essentially, quit building businesses backwards. I know I'm a broken record. You guys are thinking, you said that before. But I'm telling you, you guys need to hear it. I mean, I get on these Facebook groups and I see these nice skids for sale every day. I'm just like, well, there's another one who built it backwards. They got excited about someone on YouTube, made it look easy, left their day job to go broke. Quit joining these Facebook groups. A lot of bad information. You got guys in there, he's been watching 6 months because they took a course thinking they could tell everyone what to do. It's hilarious. It really is. Guys trying to argue with me about the basic things, and they literally have been watching 6 months. I'm not saying I know everything, but I've got 7 years experience under my belt, and I have seen a lot of stuff. I've been in a lot of situations. Don't go on social media and tell people you are the #1 company around. Don't say we're the best out there, and then immediately get off your phone and then call someone in your area more experienced than you, ask them questions about how to do things. Companies in Birmingham do it all the time. It just happened. Hey, we need a pressure washer company. Who do you recommend? So-and-so, Iron City Power Washing, so-and-so, Iron City Power Washing. We get referred. Hey, we're the best in Birmingham. We're #1. I'm just like, why would you even say that? I would never in a million years get on a social media platform and tell people that we are the best around. Because if you have to say it, it's not true. And they got a little bit of humble pie. Anyways, because they call me all the time asking me questions. I'm happy to help people because I want to keep this industry strong. I want people out there giving competitive pricing, right? I want guys out there doing good work. I don't want these guys out there running around with a red tip and, trying to spray muriatic acid on people's house, not knowing what to do, right? And I'm happy to help. That's not the problem. It's just I feel like guys get a little bit of information, get a little taste of success, and they think they're the man. It's just, it blows my mind. And I want you to keep this in mind too, guys. The guys you see in your area on social media, those are the guys you see. Think about the guys who's been doing this for 20, 30 years that you don't even know exists, who has way more work than all of us. There's guys here in Birmingham that we are finding out about that have been doing this for 20 years. They're just good old boys who built a book of business without social media. They don't have to advertise. They've been doing this so long that they have so much work that you don't see them anywhere. They just show up and wash. There's 3 companies here that I didn't even know existed like 2 years ago. One company does all the Birmingham Waterworks jobs, and they have like 3 F350 or F250 rigs. I mean, and they're crushing it. They're not worried about getting on the internet and doing all these things. They're just out there killing it. There's 2 other companies that's been around. It's funny. Like, it really is. There's guys out there in your area that you don't even know exist who's been doing this for a long time. It's true. Don't ask people all over the country how to price things. That is probably my biggest pet peeve in the world. You know, if you ask me how to price things, I'll help you. But keep in mind, like, my prices are coming from Birmingham, Alabama, right? I know my price points. I know where I'm at in my business. So if you ask for my prices, I'm giving you the prices based on Iron City Power Washing. All right? That's just how it is. That's how I'm going to do it. I don't know the prices in your area, so you're asking me questions about your area. I don't know. That's up to you. That's for you to figure out, not me. But if you ask me, I'm going to say this is what I would charge. All right? But you got to keep in mind, we're a 4-rig company. We have a lot of insurance. We have a lot more expenses than most companies. So I'm probably going to be higher than what you would think, you know? So you have to keep these things in mind. All right? What not to do. Oh, I see this a lot too. Don't pay for fake reviews. There's guys here in Birmingham who have been washing for a year, and somehow they have 350 reviews. I'm just like, bro, you got more reviews than estimates you've been to. I mean, it's funny. These random companies pop up, and you look at them on Google, and they have all these reviews. It's just, no one's going to respect that. Like, none of the local guys who are building, businesses right. And plus, like, Google's going to figure it out. The guys in the area just aren't going to like that. One, you're the new guy, and now you're building an dishonest business. I'm just like, what's the point of that? So don't pay a third-party company to give you fake reviews. All right? If you don't do good work and you can't get reviews based on who you are and your work, then you probably shouldn't be in the service industry. Guys, I am just spitting facts right now. And some of you are going to not like it or not like me. I don't really care. You can go find a different channel that tickles your ears and makes you feel good in your belly. And you can go do all the things opposite of what I'm telling you not to do. And you'll probably not make it. So I'd say 2 out of 10 guys make it in this industry, especially as is saturated as it is now. I mean, it's a very saturated industry. What are some other things? Oh, when you are interested in this industry, and if you're fairly new, don't say, hey, I'm going to hop into the commercial world. Like, I talked to a guy not too long ago on Instagram. He's asking me all these questions about apartments and how to price them, and he doesn't know how to downstream. I'm just like, well, look, man, I get it. I know you're ambitious. I respect that. I respect the people who are ambitious and just want to hop into the commercial world. If you don't know how to do the basic things, like if you don't even know how to show up and soft wash a house, you probably don't have the experience to take on the larger commercial projects. So spend some time in the residential, get your feet wet, slowly grow. Don't try to do too much. Make sure your work is good. And eventually, probably a year, 2 or 3, maybe ease into the commercial space. All right? Don't rely on pen and paper. Get you some kind of software. Get some kind of Excel sheet to stay organized for your scheduling. You have got to stay organized. If you are disorganized and you're forgetting to do things, you won't last long. I'm just being honest. So that's probably enough for now. I could probably sit here for the next 8 hours and come up with things that you probably shouldn't do. Not just as a pressure washer, but as any business owner. That's all I got for now. Scott Litt, Iron City Power Washer.